Hello, my name is Holly from My Daily HAED here on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you for joining me today. Let's just start talking about a cross stitch and one object of knitting. First and foremost, I have a fully finished object in FFO. This is Quick Stitch Falling Snow, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This was done 1/1 full cross on 28 count even weave. I finished it, I think, anyway, it's in one of my YouTubes when I finished it. Obviously I didn't look up all the details on it, but it's all finished. My husband got it. Oh, goodness gracious, all these lights. Ugh. Anyway, my husband got it framed for me. We bought the frame. And he took it to her framers and they just layered it in with the mat for us. The only thing I would have preferred just a plain red mat, but he said it deserved a double mat, so the framer chose the white, which I think doesn't do it as good as it could, but it's lovely and I will be very happy to hang it up at Christmas. Then we'll go into my works in progress. First one is Santa and Animals. Christmas Scene, Santa and Animals by Charting Creation. It's done on 22 count Hardanger. Oh goodness. I've restarted this 3 times now. I'm going to plow through and see if I can get through it. It's Christmas Scene, Santa and Animals, charted by Charting Creations. Artwork is by Dakota Detweiler. It is being done on 22 count Hardanger, 1/1 full cross, and here it is. I'm just about ready to move it. Once I do 1 or 2 more, once I get down to where it's awkward, I'll be moving it again, but I wasn't gonna move it today, unfortunately. But the last time I stitched on it, I did, I think, over 500 stitches in one day, so I was just really keen to work on it. So I'm happy to get some work, to get some stitches in it. I haven't had that much opportunity to do much stitching this last few weeks. At the moment, that is at 8.85%. Secondly, we're going to be this mini Serenity Lane, and I'll try to put up a picture of the ones of it. But mini Serenity Lane is currently at 1.89%. I'm still not caught up with where I was last time. The only reason I know that is because I transferred it from higher count, I think it was 18 count, which I was using two strands over one, but now that I've gone down to 28 count, which is sometimes a struggle for my eyes, but since I've gone down, I'm now doing 1 strand over one for each stitch, 1/1. But anyway, mini Serenity Lane, and my brain is blank. I don't remember who the artwork is done by, but it is Heaven and Earth Design. Currently, like I said, this is 1.89%. I worked on it a couple of days ago. I think it was a couple of days ago, but to be honest, I only got a few stitches in, so I didn't even bother posting it onto my Instagram, because I think it was like a total of 34 stitches or something. I am very pleased. I am quite pleased. I wouldn't say I'm very pleased, but I'm quite pleased so far with this count. So everything's going well with that. And thirdly, I've got Storykeep Tiki Beach HAED. This is now my priority. Excuse me. This is 18 count Magic Guide, and this is where I am now. it's so long. What I'm doing is rolling it inwards like I normally do, because I stitch in hand, mostly stitch in hand. And with the finer counts, I have to do it in a key snap. But for like the 18 count and 18 count or 16 or 14 count, I can work on it in hand. But because this is so long, what I'm doing is rolling it in. You can see where I'm rolling it in, and then as I'm working on it, I'll roll this up when I start at the top, and then as I'm working it down, I'll roll it down like that. Well, tidier than that. That looks really messy. And I'll be down to the sunset again, so that'll be lovely. Like I said, I've been doing so many other different things that I haven't really had the opportunity. And I finished my Christmas socks. Sorry, I bumped my phone. There's two of them, but this is on DK. I can't remember. It's by the yarn artist here. I'll put the information down below. But it's a stellina or a sparkle. So, and my first ever German short row heel. So I'm very pleased. I finally learned that. I've tried it several times, and I would get totally muddled and do a different heel. So I've now doubled since Christmas, since the new year, I've learned 2 new heels. So yeah, before then I was only doing the afterthought heel or the Flegel heel. Now I can do heel flapping gusset, which I did my last socks, and now I've learned how to do the German short row heel. So I'm super excited about that. I've always wanted, the learning to knit was because I wanted to do a pair of socks, and now I've been doing socks for years, but I'm just trying to broaden my horizons a bit. And the next on the agenda for a finish is knitting wise is my cabled socks, and hopefully I'll be able to show those to you next time I see you. At the end of this video, there will be about 7 minutes, I think, of a video where for 2 of the last 3 Sundays, my husband and I have gone on a wander. We went to some boot sales, flea market things, and one of them was up in Scotland, which is sounds very far, but it's only Scotland. The borderline for Scotland is 20 minutes from here, so it's not. But anyway, we were having a wander because we had time that particular afternoon, or afternoon time, and we went to Flodden Field, which was a battle site in 1513, I think it said. 1513, between the English and the Scots. And I took some photos there. And then yesterday, we went to a different boot sale down towards Morpeth, and on the way back, we went driving through some of the back country roads, and we came across Mitford Castle and Mitford church called St. Mary Magdalene. So I've got a video of various different pictures, and that was lots of fun. And I've already collated them onto the movie, so onto the video. So I'm all excited about that. And it's been quite cool here. I'll show you. It's only been in the 40s and 50s. I think we're going to have 60s, a high of 60s, and then sometime later on this week. So it's June, and it's still in the 50s during the day and creeping up into the 60s. So every once in a while. So it's still chilly. I keep expecting it to be warm when I walk out because it is June. Never mind. Yesterday was beautiful. When the Flodden Field photos or clips that I've sent there, it was very cloudy, and it was drizzling the entire time. I borrowed my husband's raincoat because he was sitting in the car because he's like, I'm not walking up the hill in the rain because I walked up. But it was a beautiful countryside, and I had to show it to you. And the church was beautiful. The woodwork and the ironwork in there was exquisite. It was just a beautiful, beautifully maintained church. A lot of the churches that I've visited up here seem to be falling into wreck and ruin, but that particular church was very well maintained, and it was a joy to visit. I didn't get to go to Mitford Castle because they had a big sign that says keep out private property, but apparently the locals my husband spoke to while I was in the church said that there is a way to get to the castle, and various different ways you can explore it. But by that time we'd been out all day, so we're heading out. I'd already been in the church for ages at that point, so maybe one day we'll go back and have a little explore. Besides that, at this moment in time, I'm not stitching every day. I'm trying to knock down some of my knitting or some of my other projects. My knitting whips at the moment. I'm trying to get them. I seem to have a backlog of things at the moment. Not just my crafty things, but I'm still looking at a lot of things going on in the house. And also when we go out when we've gone out these past 2 Sundays, that impacts my housework for the rest of the week. So I know it's silly, but I have my little routines, and my routines get interrupted when I'm out of the house all day long. But they're very enjoyable days. We've had a lot of fun doing that. Now I'll be going away at the beginning of July to Switzerland, so I don't know if I'll do a video for you guys before I leave to Switzerland. Possibly. If not, I'll have lots of beautiful photos to share with you when I get back. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to do one before we go away. But I just wanted to pop in and say hello and share a few bits and pieces. I'm hoping that life will settle down so that I can get back to being very productive while I'm stitching. It's very unusual for me to be getting like 34 stitches or 58 stitches and things like that, which I've been getting lately. It was nice to get 2 days, one day on Tiki Beach and one day on Santa and Animals, so I was able to get like 500 or so stitches. So all excitement. I'm hoping that you're all having a wonderful time. If it's summer, fantastic. If it's winter, enjoy your cozying up. And I will be talking to you sometime soon. I hope you all take good care of yourselves.